Okay, this is Artie Astor from Artie Astor Music. I've had to make a lot of adjustments today on my computer. And if you're a Mac owner and you do lives, you use OBS Studio, you use Logic Pro, and you want to pull up your browser and go live on YouTube and do stuff, for the love of all that is holy. This is a brand new MacBook Air, too, by the way. For the love of everything, shut off Spotlight. Do not allow Spotlight to index your computer. It's called corespotlightd. It's a process that will run in the background and it will use more CPU than OBS and Logic combined. So your stream will freeze every few minutes because of it. The software engineer that created that is an idiot. So, okay, let me go back. Let me just practice a song and see if everything sounds okay. I just had to restart my computer. I mean, there's a lot going on here, man. All right, let's see if this works. And I love how when I restart my computer and then I double click on an MP3, I love how Apple Music comes up, and instead of playing the song first, it won't play the song. It'll say, "Hey, do you want to subscribe to Apple Music? It's only like $14.99 a month." I'm like, "How about you just play the song that I double clicked on instead of giving me an advertisement on a computer that I just paid $1,000 for?" This world, man, this world. All right, here we go. seems like it's okay now. Let me check my CPU usage. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So let me just show you what was going on here. Okay. So my CPU usage, this down here, this graphic, the CPU load, the blue and the red were almost up to the top, touching that white line over here. And it was like system was using 56%, user was using 52%. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And then I went up and I saw something called more than OBS and Logic. So you have to understand, I'm using OBS Studio to go live, and I'm using Logic to play my tunes, man. And I go through my, I'm essentially using Logic also for the saxophone because I have things set up on it. So I have OBS Studio and Logic Pro using the most CPU, which makes sense. Well, I had a little something above OBS Studio, and instead of the 69% or the 21%, it was using 300% CPU, which I don't even understand how that works, but it was using 300%, 400% CPU. This graphic down here, everything was like way up top near the white line, and it was called Core Spotlight D. And it was going in to all of my files and indexing them while I was playing live. And my live session was stalling and stopping every few minutes. And it would stop for a good 10 seconds, you know, because the CPU was being overused. I don't know who in Apple thought that Core Spotlight going in and indexing all of your files, even the cloud ones, so that you can have a quick search. Here it is down here using 0. Core Spotlight D, right? And here's the path system, library, frameworks, core services, framework, versions, framework, all that. This was using 400% of my CPU and causing my system to crash. I had to manually go in and disable Spotlight services because it uses a tremendously high amount of CPU. Why someone who designs a um someone who designs a computer that is used for music creation and video creation and all of that, why someone would create a process that uses more CPU than all of the software combined that a creator uses is beyond me. It is just bad engineering. I don't know who decided that was a good idea, but it was bad. You know, I just saw it up here. Just again, it was using 0.9% because I disabled everything. It really doesn't run anymore. You know, it tries, but there's nothing to index because I stopped it from indexing all of my files. So hopefully my live sessions now will go on uninterrupted.